And now it's time for Starr Struck, starring CJ Starr, Dana Smith, and Patrick Puckett.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That's my
That's too much.
that's my Flavor Flav intro. All right, CJ's gone, so now this is the CJ Starr Struck. Mm-hmm. I'll be hosting today. I'm Dana Smith. If you've watched for the past 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, you know the usual cast of suspects. Me, Chocolate Boy Wonder in the building.
Yep.
My cohorts.
Hi. I'm Patrick.
We got 2 special guests in the building. I really let me do these intros just due. Paul, I can't pronounce your last fucking name, but
Great start.
Paul, what's your last name? I'm sorry, Paul.
Farrow.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Damn,
pretty easy,
I
actually.
should have fucking asked. Paul Farrow. Man, Paul, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we've hung out twice. We've had a gig together, hung out. Cool to death. Really cool dude, down to earth, up and coming, funny, and you know what? And can drink.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be a success in comedy.
What's your poison?
Whiskey.
Maker's Mark.
Nice. Whiskey.
The expensive shit.
Love it.
Ask me how I know it's expensive.
You-
Because I bought the nigga a shot.
how'd that work out for you?
It won't happen again.
It was actually Knobs Creek.
Knobs Creek is sorry. Well, whiskey is whiskey.
Knobs Creek is.
But I love Maker's Mark too.
Okay, cool. If I can't have Janet Jackson, I'd still fuck Reby. All right, and to his immediate left, this guy I've been knowing for at least since 7 years. But he's had nothing but nice things to say about me. I want to come in here and be mean and shit. This guy has told people I was funny in front of other people before. This guy, very funny dude.
Very funny.
A person I work with was like, "Hey, do you know this guy named Kasamwe? He's really funny." And my reply was, "Fuck Kasamwe." Kasamwe Mpulamasaka is in the building.
Thank you. I'm surprised you can say my last name. And
But-
you can't say,
Yeah.
I've been practicing
What
it
the
all
fuck is
day.
going on? What the fuck is
Really,
going
you
on?
you can get I'm pulling my sock off,
Okay, look,
but you can't get
Because-
Pharaoh.
Well,
He's
because you
gonna
wanna know
pull my
why?
sock off.
because
Pull
he
out my
gets
sock.
because he does it on stage. It's Kasamwe Mpulamasaka. That's what he does on stage. How the fuck can you forget that? And this guy's going anyway. He does walk like an Egyptian.
Pharaoh.
Okay, cool. I won't forget it now.
How's it feel being in the big boy chair this week? You feel better than us, don't you?
I do not. A lot of pressure.
Because when I sat there, I felt better.
You felt better. you like you.
Because you get the mic with the swingy arm,
Thing?
Yeah.
I get the
like real radio.
I get the WKRP mic.
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
If you don't have anything to do, by the way, and you live in Wichita, go see CJ.
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas, at Looney Bin.
Oh, sorry. Shout out to CJ as well. I talked to him earlier, but he got the phone rather quickly, so I think he's mad. So,
If you live anywhere else and you don't have anything to do, then I don't know what to do for you.
and if you're listening to us, just keep listening to us first.
Well, yeah. But I mean
then-
later. I mean this weekend.
Okay. Well, we'll get into all that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump on what we got to jump on. All right.
All right.
So what do we want to talk about first, fella? So we got
Let's
a
do
lot
news
of-
first.
News first. Okay, cool. Y'all want? I'll let you guys choose. Funny or sad?
Isn't that the
Both.
same thing?
Can there be both?
Let's try. Murder suspect's girlfriend admits she is actually a he.
Yeah, that's both.
That is both.
That's both.
It
That
can be
is
done.
both.
A woman has dropped a verbal bombshell in the trial of a man accused of murdering an Arlington pastor early Wednesday. The girlfriend of accused killer Stephen LaWayne Nelson, he's guilty as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Anytime a nigga got 3 first names, you gonna fucking admitted to undergoing questioning. She's actually a he. Wow.
But Damus, you know when I saw that
Did you say it was a pastor?
the guy he killed was a pastor, and he beat up the pastor's assistant, like a 78-year-old lady. He was a terrible person. But when I saw the guy or the woman on whatever that thing is, when I saw it, first thing came to my mind was how many times have I walked down the street and said, "That woman looks like a man."
Followed by, if I had enough postage, I'd have that man sent to me in prison.
No, I never thought that. No.
It's a callback from 2 shows earlier.
Yeah.
You remember that one time?
Yeah, we remember that. Move on.
You two niggas are half a fag and nothing else.
You loved it.
I did.
Paul?
Yeah, I don't think that he found out that she was a man though. Like I think he knew that she was a man, and one of his buddies found out that she was a man. He was like, "What? She's a man. She's got to die now." I think it's bullshit. I think it's a bullshit story. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, he didn't kill his girlfriend. After he killed the guy, he took the guy's credit card, took this cross-dresser on a shopping spree.
Oh wow.
All right, hold on 1 second. You're from a pretty homophobic nation. Would you rather be known as a killer or the killer that's a half a fag? Which one?
I think a killer. I'd rather go
Just
to
a
prison
killer?
as a straight killer. You're a straight killer.
Oh shit! Man, Kaz's family's like, hey, Kaz, you're welcome to come over. Stay away from your Uncle Kaz. That is hilarious.
Yeah, he too little friendly with the boys.
God. Well, and then and then here's the thing. I think we're just finding out that his girlfriend is a he. I think he knew the whole time.
Oh yeah. He knew.
Because if we can just be honest for a second, I have inadvertently ended up on a site where there was a transvestite. Yes.
Yeah. I have.
But I should have known, because every time I tell somebody this story, they go, "You didn't know that was a woman?" Not for the first 10 seconds, I didn't.
Let me ask you this question. Were you soliciting?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No, he just shot.
I ain't married. There's no way I would be soliciting anything.
Just try and get you in trouble with your wife. I know you're a good man.
I always find that funny when people say, "Hey, I couldn't tell if she was a guy or a girl." I'm like, I don't really. Well, I guess I grew up in Cedar Springs though, what they call Gay Dallas over there, Oak Lawn, Cedar Springs.
Yeah, the neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood, I think, or the village. It has like a million nicknames. I don't understand this, but I literally grew up on that street, so like I think I've been around enough homosexuals growing up that I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely a guy.
Yeah.
Or that's definitely a woman.
You know, I lived in Panama for 5 years, and I love the country. And I'm not trying to bash the country, but I had so many buddies over there get to that crucial point before they realize it was a man. I mean, hands on before they find out.
All right, look, I'm going to keep it funky with you. That's why I suggest getting drunk before you mess with any chick in the club. Because once my dick is hard,
Wait, are you trying to say, fuck it. We're here.
You gonna poke a hole where there is no hole?
No, look.
If you get drunk enough and you go to Panama, who cares if you don't find the canal?
But those cross-dressers look like women. It was hard to
When you're on the sus, who cares if you're log jamming Brown Town?
Oh, sucky down.
Yeah.
Next subject.
I'm going to Panama.
You going to Panama?
Look, and you will fit right. I've been knowing Kaz a lot of years. At one point, me, you, and Tech were going to do something. I don't know what the fuck we were going to do, but
Yeah.
we were going to link up and do something. He used to wear clothes that fit. He used to wear
Well, that's
this nigga started doing push-ups. And was like, you know what? I'm gonna shop in the infant section of Walmart from now on. This shit is. Hey, cut them goddamn buttons off that shirt. I don't want this shit to look like a snap. I just want to put it on.
I'm trying to be black. You know, I used to wear the dashiki back in the days. Remember?
You did.
Yeah, it wasn't working out. So now I'm trying to be black now. This is the black cast.
And how's that working out for you?
It's nice.
He gets pulled over
I
twice
get
a day.
pulled- Yes, exactly. I'm tired of going to jail.
Then, nigga, you have succeeded. Welcome.
American dream. Hey, you want to hear something funny? I was downstairs waiting, because I was like, I don't know what room to come into, and I see Kasambwe down there, and I met Kasambwe a couple of times, just in and out of comedy clubs or whatever, and we both get in the elevator, and I'm like, are you meeting up with Damus or whatever? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a show, and I was like, yeah, my bad, who are you? And he tells me his name. And I felt like an ass because I was like, what, you couldn't put it together with the accent? You have to ask him his name for real?
Yeah, there's so many African comics in Dallas. It's like a hotbed.
I think I've only met him and JoJo, and they're very easy to tell apart.
Yeah, very easy to tell apart. JoJo talks a lot.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He's new.
He talks a lot. Kasambwe doesn't.
comedy politics that made me quiet.
Really?
I used to be like Giorgio back in the days. Demas knows. I used to get pointers from Demas Smith because he was already in the game when we jumped in. You know, he was our big brother of comedy. Then he disappeared for a while.
Really old is
and
what
then
he
came
said.
back again.
It sounds
But
like
he
get a
used
little
to
closer to
give
the
us
mic.
the motivation.
Get a little closer to the mic.
Oh,
Okay, there you are. You good?
Oh God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he used to give us some pointers, you know. Me and Tech Jew be like number 52 on the list at the open mic, and he was the one encouraging us to say, just keep doing your thing, you know. We had no idea what comedy was.
He's lying. I hadn't even been in it that long when I met him. And I think he was working before I was, so don't tell that damn lie.
No,
Don't be like, no.
You never used to bring notes.
That's how you can tell. That's how you tell.
He looks really old and doesn't write shit down. He's gotta be a veteran.
God damn it.
Hey, we did a show the other day, and did you bring notes on stage, bro?
Yeah, well, I had him like on my palm. Like I was trying to be incognito with it, but that did not work. Yeah.
I love when people bring notes on stage.
Yeah.
Because they like you can't see them. And so, what do you guys want? Hey,
And
so my
Well,
therapist told me to.
I think what's her name is the worst at reading notes off her hand. What's that? The gay girl from Fort Worth?
That narrows it down.
TJ
No, not TJ. From Fort Worth.
Celeste.
No, the white girl. What's her name?
I know you're talking about.
I think you're just naming women now.
Yeah.
No, she was at the Taste last Friday. What's
I
her
know
name?
what you're talking about.
Allison Egger. She is the worst at reading notes off her hand. She does this thing. She goes, I'm thinking, what are you doing, girl? And then she says, forget it. I'm just going to read my palm.
I have a hard time reading notes because I don't speak English. I can't read either.
Oh, God.
Do you write your jokes? Do you write your jokes in your native tongue?
Yes, yeah, and then I translate them.
I was gonna ask, do you spell out the click? Is there a symbol
The
for it?
first time
I would love to see that.
Do you still do the joke about the customer service thing?
Yeah.
The first time I heard him do that, it made my stomach curl. I was like, he's pandering. Black people in Africa do not talk like that is the worst shit. I was like, I went home and watched Shaka Zulu and listened for clicks, nigga. I didn't hear not one fucking click in Shaka Zulu. I went home and researched Haile Selassie. Not one fucking click. Not Haile Selassie. Not one fucking click when he talks. He's a great Ethiopian.
I saw Kazamwe.
I'll take your word for it.
He was hosting at Hyenas about 8-9 months ago. And he did that joke where he does the click. I didn't even question. I said, okay.
I know, yeah.
He would know better than
That's
me.
just something that happens
Yeah.
while they're in their loincloths and throwing darts at animals.
I was
That's
like, okay.
just something
Yeah,
that
but
happens.
it doesn't work when I perform for African crowds. They know the truth.
I'm pretty sure that does it. This motherfucker.
Oh, God. All right, what we got next is, have you guys heard about these two twins, the Harrison twins?
No.
These two really good twins. These guys,
17 in high school.
Hey, freaking great. And they go to Travis High School. Where is that? Is that in
I didn't get that part of it. I know they're trying to go to Kentucky College though.
But that,
University.
but that's not the school that Shaq went to, is it? That's not the. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
But these two guys are ridiculous. They're all over the internet. And let me ask you, if you had a twin brother,
Yeah.
who was just like you,
I would think that he's just like me if we're twins. But okay, continue.
just like it, same fucking Muslim face, the same anxiety, the same alcoholism.
Which cures it, but go ahead. Yeah.
If you guys, well, I mean, of course you have a best friend. Is it really hard for you and your best friend to be apart for any length of time without calling or, you know?
Nah, actually, that's one of my favorite things about one of my actual good friends is we don't really like talking. And we know when we're hanging out, it's like, let's go get some booze, split up. You do your thing, I'm going to do my thing. That's the way it is.
That sounds real mature.
It sounds like a fucking alcoholic.
Duh, that sounds
Yeah.
that
yeah.
sounds-
gonna
Well,
be in the bar.
it's mostly you go get your booze, I'm going to go get my booze, and then you do your thing. and leave me the fuck alone. Because he's like one of those guys that likes to socialize and talk to people.
Okay.
I like to be by the bar and drink.
Does it ever end up with women by your side or just booze?
Oh yeah, but you gotta, you gotta work yourself up to that with a lot of alcohol.
No, you don't.
Listen, John Bragg, I'm not mature like you, and
You have a girlfriend. You should probably slow your roll.
what?
You have a girlfriend, don't you?
Nah. For some jokes, it's good
You
to
had
have
a girlfriend last week. You like, yeah, my girl.
Well, no. I think we were talking about jokes, and you were asking me about a joke I had a girlfriend in. Isn't that what the conversation that we were
You
having?
ain't got a girl. Yeah, so he pick up a lot of hoes, man.
No, I was explaining to you that in some jokes it's good to have a girlfriend. In some jokes is, you got to take her out. I don't know. That sounds weird.
You know what? Whenever newbies try to give me advice,
I wasn't trying to get. You were trying to ask. You were asking me to explain one of my jokes.
I would never ask you to explain one of your jokes.
I could have sworn that. You remember we were talking about the whole anxiety thing, and I was just like, yeah, and I was telling you how. Anyway, man, now you're making it look like I'm making shit up.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, no, I don't think Pat. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna let that one die.
Who do you hang out with, dude? I've never seen you with people.
Yeah, that's true.
Just cab drivers.
That is true. You've always been by yourself. That is true.
Just cab drivers.
No, I live way out in Irving, man, and I try to hang out, but I think I haven't, found my cliques. Yeah, sometimes I don't trust comics.
You should never trust comics.
No.
Get you in trouble. And I read, I don't drink as much as I used to. So that's the bottom line is that I want to hang out, but I try to avoid getting wasted. Yeah.
I don't drink, but I hang out.
Do you live in Irving?
No, but I've gone to Fort Worth, Arlington, whatever.
In my early years, though, I've been doing comedy for like almost 7 now. In my early years, the first 4. Yeah, every night.
I kind of want to know what John meant by that. It's like, I don't drink, but I hang out.
Well, I don't.
No,
Where's your girlfriend, John?
No.
No, I don't.
No, I understand you don't drink, but what does that mean? I don't drink, but I hang out.
You've opened the floodgates. Go ahead.
All right.
I guess there's
I'm
no
really
point.
confused by what.
John-
I'll tell you after the show.
John doesn't curse. He doesn't eat shit with sugar. Doesn't eat shit high in sodium. What else he doesn't do? He doesn't cuss.
I don't eat beef.
No beef.
Don't eat fried foods.
No fried foods. It's something else that he does. Drink it. No, and he doesn't drink.
He doesn't use the same condom when he fucks someone's
Then
daughter.
he's not black.
as he does them.
No.
This
That didn't work the first time.
This dude is you see now all the stuff he doesn't do kind of weird, but
No.
what he does do loves titties.
Oh, yes.
Loves titties.
Who doesn't?
Davis doesn't.
I love titties, dude. I ain't titty man. I'm more of a pussy man myself. You know what I mean? Like when I walk into a room and a girl's sitting there naked, the first thing I think is, ooh, I hope there's pussy underneath that lingerie. That's usually what I think. I don't give a fuck about titties. It's just more shit for me to do.
Yeah.
But see, I don't have titties on my own, so I need to see some titties on a regular basis.
Thank you. God bless a titty.
That's right.
Are we talking about strip clubs? Or you just go up to women and be like, hey, let me see your titties?
No.
Because if so, and you get away with that John Bragg, me and you need to hang out a lot more.
I don't do either. I'm just saying
it.
I enjoy a nice titty.
So you just walk into
Or
it.
two.
You don't drink or anything. You just walk into a strip club and, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I have done that. I've done that a lot, actually.
Just sit there.
Oh,
Well, I'm there for the titties, not the beer.
I just want to see him go into an actual bar and be like, hey, you, let me see your titties. And then she shows him the titties. And he's like, all right, we're good.
That only works. That only works
Just
one
walks
time.
out.
That only works one time.
If it even worked one time, we need to hang out. I want to see this at least.
This is what. Okay, so we're in Tulsa.
That-
John goes, man, I don't want. We go out to eat. He goes, I don't want to go to Hooters. I hate Hooters. Men only go there because they want to see bitches with titties. But he loves titties.
Didn't say it quite like that. No, if I want to
Yeah.
see titties, I go to a strip club. I'm not going to Hooters to eat their nasty food and look at girls
Whoa,
with clothes on.
No. They have got amazing food at Hooters.
Nasty
They
food.
have great wings. Sir.
The fried
Great
pickles.
wings.
Okay, Damon. When we went, was the food any good?
The service was shitty, and the wings were so-so.
That's right.
The service is shitty. There's half naked women giving you food.
Hey, that's my point. That's what I've been saying.
They
it
can
was
take their time. I
and
don't
it was
know
that-
the
and
shit.
it was
I want to go look
shitty
at women.
3-2
I go
beer.
look at women. I want to eat. I'm going to get some good food.
Then we're eating that shitty.
So what's
3-2
your
shit.
favorite? What's your favorite men's club to go to?
Silver City Gentlemen's Club off of Northwest Highway.
That's your favorite.
Not my favorite. That's the ones that I'll go to.
What's your favorite? Like
I don't really have a favorite.
if you were to rank the best one in Dallas, which one would it be?
I don't go that much to have a favorite or rank.
I can tell you what the worst is.
I haven't been in years.
Which is what?
Well, it used to be this place in South Dallas called Crybabies.
Hey,
And,
I will slap because that was my favorite.
Yeah,
I will slap the shit out of you, Paul
that
Farrell.
is quite possibly
The
the worst.
greatest place.
Yes,
ever.
you know what? Actually, I gotta agree with him. But it is the worst place, though. I'm gonna get to why it's the worst place. Let me tell you why it's
Is
the
that the one
best
with
place.
the bullet wounds
I'll-
No, stop.
Yes,
Stop.
yes.
Paul, you tell your
But-
story, and I will tell my
okay.
three great fucking stories.
All right.
They're milk like they got.
I was able to
dehydrated
get
titties in
into
them.
Crybabies when I was 15 years
Yes.
old. I had fucking. Oh yeah, that I came in there with my boys and we had like 40s of Bud Ice, you know, just being little stereotypes and shit, and fucking breaking up weed in the back and seeing naked women all day. And hold on, the guy when you walk in, they didn't have like a bouncer; they had a Dallas police officer patting you down, and he never asked us for ID. We saw this guy every week.
He was there for the money.
Yeah, obviously. But it just amazed me that I was. And I'm gonna tell you why it's the worst. The reason that Crybabies doesn't exist anymore is because some guy got murdered in the front of it.
Hold on. And here's the fucked up part. He was 16 when he was murdered, so Paul's not fucking lying when the guy.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was 16.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay, now let me tell you my tales of greatness at Crybabies. Okay, he set it up great. When you walk in, it was nothing to see a fight right there by the front door. I've seen
Yeah.
that many a time. I've also seen a stripper hit a dude
Yeah.
in the club.
What?
It's probably
Yes.
me.
No, I would have remembered if it was you. So as you go in, it's of course it's a seedy bar. So they're one stage. He didn't say that.
No, it's
no,
three.
because there was two. There was one in that little corner right there by the bathroom.
And
There
then
was
they
the
had that
main
little
stage.
makeshift stage
Yeah.
all the way to the right. Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so there are 3 stages. Now, as you get past that, you go to the back. Now, the club's not the club. Seriously, the club may be a little bit bigger than this, maybe. And you get to the back, and there's a pool table.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're doing on the pool table?
Fucking
No.
no.
Next greatest thing.
Cocaine? What?
No. Shooting dice. Because who the fuck doesn't shoot dice?
Who in the hood plays pool?
And I'm like, yeah, who wants to shoot pool on the pool table in a fucking titty bar?
That just
Fucking-
make too much goddamn sense. Why would we do that?
So,
Nah.
So about 10
Oh, that's
years
funny.
ago, I take this guy with me named Mike. Me, Mike, and another guy. We're gonna meet a friend of mine's at Crybabies. So we get to Crybabies, and Mike is wasted. White boy. Oh yeah, Mike is white. So Mike is white boy wasted. In there acting like a white boy, bumping into niggas. I'm like, oh Lord, this is gonna end badly because I'm gonna have to turn on my friend because I can't stay with all these niggas. So it's this beautiful girl, and Mike's got on his hat, and so he's tipping her, and I see Mike over her, kind of doing some weird shit, and she's got her legs open, and then I see Mike go down. And I go, what the fuck is Mike doing?
No.
So I don't see what Mike is doing, but I hear one of the brothers in the back go, hey, what the fuck that nasty ass white boy doing? I'm like, all right, where's Mike? We gotta get and so,
We gotta go.
because Mike was eating the stripper's pussy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Now,
That's stereotypical.
Okay.
That's frowned upon.
Okay, no, yes.
Yeah.
No. Now, the first time I ever heard the song by Kia, I know this song, My Neck, My Back, and My Crack. First time I ever heard that song was in that club. There was a girl cocked over with her legs some kind of way, and this guy was doing exactly that. Lick my pussy
That's
and
nasty.
my crack.
Nice. Nice. A stripper's pussy?
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's nasty.
Hey, you eating shit off the floor before having your some way. Same difference. Paul,
Yeah, yes,
That's
women, you heard that
confidential.
right. Eating shit off the floor is exactly
like
the
eating-
same
eating pussy.
as eating
Well,
your
even a
pussy.
stripper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh God!
You might even find a French fry.
But hey, I've seen the same thing, Damon.
Or a beer bottle if it was fucking.
I've seen-
Oh,
Crybabies.
another place, Myrtle's Myrtles and Old East. You went to Myrtles too?
Yeah.
Dude, how do we run in the same circles but never meet each other till
Never
now?
met.
Because
Hold on, let me go back to
because you're managing people who eat stripper pussy. Who has time to network with your friends eating pussy? You can't exactly hand out a business card.
Hey, let me tell you another thing about crybabies, which I always thought was serious. Because when you're 15, 16 years old,
Hold on. We got
somebody's phone going on.
No. I
No,
have
we-
a caller.
we actually do.
I have a friend that was supposed to call in.
That's how rare we get callers.
Yeah,
Somebody's like, who didn't turn that phone off?
All right, caller, you on the
Starr
air?
Struck. Hello.
Barely hear y'all.
Hey,
All right,
who
we
is
got
this?
you now.
All right.
Starr Struck. Who is calling?
What's up?
Who is this? It sounds like CJ, but this can't be CJ.
It is.
Is this CJ?
Hello?
CJ.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, big homie?
What's up? Man, why y'all talking about a strip club? Kasamwe. This shit y'all talking about with Kasamwe, that's a Tuesday in Africa, nigga. Naked people walk around this village every fucking day, and y'all talking about a strip club?
The only difference is these women don't have AIDS.
Yet.
So it's a Tuesday without AIDS is what it is.
I don't know about that.
Zingers,
I wouldn't trust a
zingers.
stripper in South
I
Dallas.
thought you said you was going to have the two Africans fighting.
Shaka Zulu and I don't.
I left
I
my
just can't
spear.
hear anything.
Hey, I was just calling to say, man, y'all doing a great job, Damus. You're doing awesome. Way with the job placement with Concordia on your chest.
Hey,
I love that you messed up on reading because you talk shit on us all the time. I don't know how long this podcast is going to be, but Patrick looks like he's going to be there for a week. He got soda, papers, napkins. It's
Preparation.
you guys are doing great, man. Hold it down, players.
hey, man, how's the show going?
The show's going great. I'm about to head back to the club now.
Hey, kill them. Represent North Dallas for us.
Oh yeah, I will. Y'all take
Break
care, bro.
somebody's
brother.
leg
Bye.
or something.
Have a good show.
All right, peace.
Thanks, CJ. Have a great show. Break a leg.
Oh man. Ouch! Shit!
Paul sounds like he was going to the strip club at the age of 15, man. It sounds like he had a hard time getting laid. I lost my virginity at the age of 8.
Seriously?
Hell yeah.
He said it with pride.
How did that work?
Hold on.
Like, I don't even know if I knew what to do with my dick at 8. So.
You were raped, Cass. It wasn't. You weren't having sex.
You felt good.
Sometimes rape does.
All I knew back then was how to pee.
How did you lose your virginity at 8?
Well, this girl was 12 years old and we were playing hide and seek. There's nobody around. It was dark and she sat on me and I busted the nut.
You sure you didn't just pee?
Okay, so.
You are the greatest storyteller ever.
So when you're hiding your penis in her vagina, is that what's happening?
You know what? I want to get a copy of Hustler for him and just let him read it to me. I think that'd be the most. If ever I get bored and have nothing to do, I'm buying a copy of Penthouse Forum, and I'm just gonna let you read the stories.
As narrated by Cassandra.
Look at this bitch. I'm going to fuck her. Turn the page. I'm fucking her.
Books on Tape presents 50 Shades of Grey,
Oh,
as
God.
read by Kasamwe.
Shut up, bitch.
Man.
Let me put it in your eyes.
That sounds like. I'm sorry, no offense, Cassandra, but that sounds like it would probably be like sandpaper for vaginas. Any vagina that's listening to that.
Oh God, that is rich. All right, let's move on. We've had enough fun. That is.
I didn't get to tell my story
I'm sorry,
about
tell your story.
My bad.
But no, I'm just saying. So here's the last thing I want to say about Crybaby. So we were broke at 15, 16. So me and my buddy would do this one thing where we would stand on opposite sides of one of the stages, and I would throw a couple of dollars, and then she would turn around. Or while I threw those couple of dollars, my buddy would grab them, and when she turned around, he'd just give her the same thing. So we're just like constantly giving her the same money the whole time. And she's not making a guy. So she literally left there probably with like $2.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I've done that before.
Or sometimes like if too many people came and they started giving her money,
And they fall?
Yeah, we just like grab that money. And give it to her. It's like, yeah, we're here to tip.
Yeah, I've done that.
Horrible.
And not at a strip club either. He's just done that.
No, I've done that at a strip club. Heck, yo, when it's packed and guys are just throwing money, I grabbed the money and handed it back to her, man.
Exactly.
Economical, man.
You're a
Yeah.
fucking nice guy.
It's a fucking recession.
No.
I know, yeah, I know, right?
No.
Back in
I'm
the
not saying-
days.
I'm not saying, hey, you dropped it.
Before
like,
you
hey,
went to prison.
Here, shake your titties. Here's your tip.
Exactly.
No. I'm not just handing it back so you dropped your money.
But why can't you just give it to her? Let her take all the money.
I'm looking
See,
at
I don't think you understand how strip clubs work.
No, I don't. I sure don't. Help me out.
Hey,
I need a strip club translator.
I leave a strip club in the positive, not the negative.
He said, no, I don't. No, I don't. How does the strip club work? You pay a bitch for that? God damn, that is all right. All right. Some sad news, man. An 18-year-old was abused. Judge denied bond for couple and teen abuse case. 18-year-old was rescued, and he weighed 87 pounds.
Yeah, they say he looked like a 12-year-old. He still had baby teeth. He was malnourished. They didn't feed him. But
So they have him like in a basement or
had him in a
something?
closet.
In a closet.
Dude, I'm pretty non-caring, but like I don't give a shit about dogs. I don't want it's a good dog, but people. Like, I don't understand how people treat other people this cruelly, man.
Somebody around that family's got to go. Hey, where's remember that one time you had a baby? Whatever happened to that guy?
Yeah, where's Michael?
Yeah.
yeah. He still had his baby teeth. He was 18 years old.
Wow,
What?
man.
Yeah, he still had his baby teeth.
How does that?
They
How does that slip?
mistreated him from the beginning.
Hope he
18
didn't have a
years.
baby penis.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. So this wasn't like some thing that happened over like a course of a couple months. This is
No,
like
he was
from
18.
from the time that he was born
they
until he was.
mistreated him from the beginning.
Wow.
Man, from 18?
He needs to catch up
Baby
on a
teeth.
lot of shit then.
I know.
Oh, he'll probably
He got like iPhones and shit. He doesn't know about any of that stuff.
This is what I love about comedians.
He doesn't have a Facebook.
Pizzle is in the building.
Does he even know that they're opening up shares for Facebook? Now he could have bought some stock in Facebook.
Pizzle.
God.
Oh, I'm so hungry. I gotta go to. Can we go to Chick-fil-A? I'm hungry. Wait, we're not. You hadn't heard. We don't.
There's this place. But hold on.
We're not supposed
First
to
of
go
all, we
there.
got to ask you, do you care about gay marriage? Because if not, then this might be a problem.
What's gay marriage?
He's, okay, God damn it. Okay, this is a thing that happens. All right. Sometimes men. What is that?
Wait.
This, like, we're going to have to catch that dude up on a lot of shit. Like, he didn't even get to watch The Wire or The Sopranos. That's some bullshit, dude. That is some bullshit. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay, I wish we had a sponsor. Dr. Pepper joke of the day. God damn it. The doctor. Hey, get that nigga swallow your soda water. Dr. Pepper joke of the day. Oh God. Patrick, you have a great story about a guy who's a professional bearder.
Oh, not really a great story. Just I saw it and I don't know. Like this, it's not a great story. They're doing a beard competition in Dallas. It's coming to. It's part of the state fair, and this guy, his whole career is having a beard. That's all he does for a living. He goes to Europe. He goes to across the country. His whole job is to win beard competitions.
You know this guy, Paul?
I don't know, but he sounds like my goddamn role model.
Okay, here's my
You can get paid for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they get creative with the way they sculpt
okay.
it. And
Stop. We all want to do that. We all want to grow across the country
I want to grow a beard.
telling our shitty fucking jokes to people that we don't. So he's doing something that we really aspire to do. He does something that we gear up every week to go do for free in front of people.
We put
Hold
effort,
on,
we
sir.
put effort into writing jokes.
Hey,
All he has to do is not shave and show up.
I know.
hey.
I don't know
And
what you
not
call
smell bad.
effort. A lot
Get
of
a
mine
job.
happens while I'm on the toilet. But all right.
He's never bombed a beard. Get out of here with that weak ass goatee shit.
I saw that shit in 85. That ain't shit.
Man, that's Pryor's beard.
Oh, that's a good one.
Carlos Mencia ass beard.
That hack beard.
Knock. Ass beard.
Nah, but you're talking about we're trying to go around the country telling our shitty jokes.
Well-
I'd also like to show off my beard as I'm going to other fucking countries and
Depends
different
what
states.
country. You might not come back.
Wait 1 minute. Paul.
In Libya. don't go to Benghazi. They think you're one of them.
Shit. I get it.
Paul, what's your heritage?
Where the fuck is Benghazi?
It's a place that you shouldn't go with a beard, I suppose.
If you look like Paul.
Ah, man. Actually, my mom tells me that she asks me all the time. She's like, "Are you growing your beard because you want to be a Muslim, or?" Because I also don't eat pork, but it has nothing to do with any religious affiliation. I just, dietary purposes, I don't eat pork, and I just like, a beard because it makes me look like a goddamn man. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
No? All right,
Yeah,
maybe
it
not.
works.
First of all,
More like Paul Bunyan.
First of all, what the fuck has
It's
a
the
pig
flannel.
ever done to you, nigga?
No, actually funny. Well, it's not a funny
No, it
story.
doesn't. It can't be
it's
funny.
not Yeah. When I was in college, I was...
You still in college, nigga?
Well, the first time.
Okay.
The first time because I went to UNT for 2 years before I gave up for like 6 years. But anyway, when I was at UNT, I was at my apartment one time watching this documentary on the processing of pork, and it's pretty disgusting. That stuff is pretty disgusting.
All meat processing is disgusting.
But there was a guy eating
all
pussy
food
at the strip
processing.
club.
Yeah, but you know what? I was smart
not
enough to
even
know. Let's stop with pork. We're not gonna eat I was like, I'm not gonna see how they process cows or chickens. I was like, pork, that did it for me. All right, we're not gonna go.
Hey, if you ever saw how they did orange juice, you would drink nothing but water.
No, if you saw how they did water, nigga, you want to drink shit but orange juice. Nigga, water is disgusting.
Yeah, I know that, but
Oh my god.
So you mean they don't just put the orange on top of one of them things?
they process it in a milk plant, and milk has blood in it, and it gets in the orange juice sometimes. So they have to get it out. Milk always has
I'm good
blood.
with that.
Man, where I'm from, we eat hippopotamus. I know
What kind of meat
I
is
want
that?
I want to say he's bullshit, but I think he may be telling
For
the
real.
truth.
Don't you love it how? Don't you love being in a group where there's somebody from somewhere outside the United States that no matter what you complain about,
Nah, wait a
it's always
minute.
worse. Man, traffic sucks. I hate having to sit in traffic for an hour to get here. In my village, only 3 people have feet. Shit.
That's funny.
I was about to say, I don't know if you can complain about hip. That seems like it'll feed you guys for a couple weeks. So hippopotamus is pretty
Yeah,
good.
but
the whole year.
Yeah, but you can't refrigerate it, so it doesn't last that long. It goes bad.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No,
That's
we-
what they're
we
doing in
smoke
Africa
it.
now?
We smoke
There's a food administration out there that's like, wait a minute, it hasn't been refrigerated.
No, we smoke it. We smoke it.
No, it's not. It's not.
This hippo's not FDA approved.
Hell no.
No, it's not about that, but it still
Trash
goes
this
bad.
fucking hippo.
Yeah.
Animals don't even go back after a day or so.
If you're hungry enough, you'll eat that fucking
Hippopotamus
Spoiled
is
rotten
good
meat.
man.
But you said you guys smoke it.
Yeah.
okay.
Smoke
So
it
it
so it can last for a long time. It's good meat.
But if you don't
You
smoke
love
it,
it.
you
Oh,
can't
he's
go
fucking
back.
for real.
No, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
People.
I like how you. Wait a minute. You just went back
My-
recently because I saw you posting pictures on Facebook
No,
recently.
I just we did the benefit show, Shoes for Africa. It was the shoes and clothes that we collected from
okay.
yeah, from the benefit show at Hyenas Dallas and Test of the Islands.
Dude, you know what? Just to digress a little bit, you remember that whole "We Are the World" thing and how they raised millions of dollars to buy food for people in Africa?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize they never got that money or that food?
I never got any of that. I was still hungry and watching that. I'm like, we are the world. I was still hungry.
You can have food, but you have TV.
Shenanigans!
There's a couple
Shenanigans!
plot holes in this story.
My neighbor was white.
Paul says a lot of
How do
potholes in
you
your
like? How do
story.
you feel about like a Live Aid and all that stuff? Like every celebrity every 3 years, like, hey, give us money for Africa, and then it's like it doesn't. Like, is Bono really making that big of a difference?
Not all of it comes to Africa, you know. I've been hearing that for a long time, but not all of it. If he did, damn, I wouldn't be here.
Well, but we're talking about the richest country in the world as far as
China?
Natural resources.
Natural resources go. But it doesn't translate into wealth for the people
because
of
it's
the
been
country.
raped.
Yeah, leadership.
been
It's
raped.
true. Yeah.
So it's man.
But not only that, but you also have to understand there's like different parts of Africa
Yes.
that still live in that tribe mentality, where you gotta murder somebody in another tribe because they don't believe in the same thing that you believe in, or I don't know. This seems like it got serious all of a sudden.
You're very educated, man. Where have you been? You're accurate. Where have you been doing your research?
My
Look at
father's
Cass.
from East Africa.
Look at Cass.
It comes with the beard.
Yeah.
Who's from East Africa?
My father's from East Africa.
Oh, really? Okay.
So where's your mom? Where's your mom from?
African.
My mom is also
From
East
Detroit?
African. No,
So you're
she's
African.
Italian.
You are African.
She's Italian actually, but she's
Italian?
also East African, but she's Italian.
Is she brown?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but she's Italian.
Yeah, her father was Italian. Her mother's East African. She was raised in Italy.
Okay.
Oh,
You speak any Italian?
No. I can understand my father's language. I can't really speak it.
What part
but
of East Africa?
Eritrea?
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna guess. I thought you were Ethiopian.
Yeah,
which
they,
is
they
pretty
get
much
us
the
confused
same.
because we're pretty much the same people.
Yeah.
So are you
First generation.
No. What is it? Jewish? Are you Jewish?
No,
No.
but my name is Hebrew though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of people from my family, our names are Hebrew. I have an uncle named Eden, aunt named Miriam.
Yeah.
So it's all Hebrew names. We're really, if somebody hears this, they're gonna get really pissed about this. But we're really mutts in that part of the country of
Why
that
would
part
they
of the
get mad? That's all
continent.
of
It's
America.
not regular.
No,
African.
That's all of America.
Well, but see, the Africans are different than Americans.
Right.
They take pride in
their pride and heritage.
and
yeah.
who they are. But we're really just a mixture of Arabs, Hebrews, and Cushites. So
You're the only one that has admitted that. You say that to Ethiopians and Eritreans.
Oh, yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Nah. Some of my buddies are Ethiopian. So. And in fact, we're supposed to hate each other, which is really stupid.
Yeah, Mo Money is Ethiopian, but he's
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
more
yeah,
Jewish.
He's Jewish.
He's Ethiopian.
Yeah.
I haven't seen more money in a while, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been taking a break. I saw.
I
him
never
a few
seen him sober.
I seen him at DCH.
He's a nice
He's a-
guy, though.
Yeah, Mama
Good
is a
guy.
different type of Cushite.
I saw him 2 or 3 weeks ago. He hadn't got to the bar yet.
Was it? Oh, yeah.
But Chris, what's his name, your buddy? Chris Lehman. Lehman had snagged him up and was dragging him over there. So it wasn't gonna last. Lehman was like, "Come on, you coming? You coming?"
And that's the thing, when people know you that you like to drink, man, it's hard to quit. You gotta move to a different town.
I like to drink. I'll stay in this town.
It's affordable as fuck, isn't it?
Yes. Nah. It's some places it is.
Hey, speak. I wanted to ask you. You work in? Can we talk about where you work?
Yeah.
Is it? You work in a head shop, right?
Yeah.
Head shop.
Okay, now.
Fuck. No, I'm not
Got
from
it.
here. I don't
Okay.
understand.
Hold on. Can we at least get the kid that's been living in the closet for 18 years so we can break him in on some news as well? Let's tell everybody in one
Trust
Come
me.
here, 18-year-old Corky. All right, a head shop. They don't give head in the shop.
Okay. I don't know.
God.
I'm not from here.
He was asking for the address.
Nah, it's
I'm like, hey, what time do they close? And what is the address?
Wouldn't that be the worst game show ever? Let's play current events. It's Kasamwe versus the kid who's been in the closet for 18 years. Go.
God. I can only imagine how that would turn out. It's just like, okay, guys, what is an apple? And they just look at each other. Something you put on a car.
I imagine or you put a hole in it and smoke it.
In this case, bro.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Talk about the head shop.
No.
Dennis.
Because I asked him, I was like, hey, what do you do?
Yeah.
He goes, and this is how he said it. You know, I sell dildos. This is what he said. Like he tried to downplay it, but he played it up by down. Because I was like, really? Because I was like, really? What do you?
You know what's really weird about that place is it's a fucking head shop. That's what it is at the end of the year. I think they're
What's
not
a
supposed
head
to
shop?
say that.
I mean,
It's
I'm
about-
don't
They
mean to
sell
be-
like tobacco products and like, you know what?
Rolling
let me just be
paper,
honest.
pipes.
They sell you drug paraphernalia, but they call it tobacco products. That's what it is.
Okay.
But
Pipe shop.
the
It's
guy,
the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's the same
But
thing.
the,
Rolling
the
paper.
fucking genius who was running that store, damn, I feel kind of like an ass now because he got murdered a couple weeks ago. But
Well, you didn't murder him. So.
yeah. But no, he got this guy said, hey, you know what? Let's throw the scent off. Let's also sell some dildos. It's like, yeah, it makes sense. So he has this ever expanding like women's section of play toys and some like penis pumps apparently for the guys that need
Does
them.
the stuff sell?
Yeah. Actually, I had this one girl come in and she was like very adamant about telling me that this dildo wasn't, or this vibrator wasn't for her. And I was like, yeah, no problem. I don't give a shit who it's for. Which one do you want? And she was like, well, purple is my favorite color. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's not for you. Sure.
Hey,
yeah.
but that's got to be a great job. You know the
Yeah, I
freaks
know.
now.
That's fun.
When
Well,
you run
it
into
is.
them on the
Job.
street,
Actually-
hey, you like it, girl. I got it, and it's got heat with it. It ain't gonna be cold. It's got
What
heat.
kind of fucking pervert are you, Judd? What?
I
They
just-
heat up?
No, I'm talking about no.
Oh, no. Okay.
You know where?
You get them all wet with some lube. And
I'm not talking about a
what are you
dildo.
We also sell lube.
Of course.
It's not a bad plan,
Of
though.
course.
I'm telling you, man.
We're not.
I actually had
sure.
to quit the other day.
We're not
though.
just.
really?
Why?
Yeah, because the bosses are bitches. I'm sorry. I don't like to call
Try to
women.
fuck you?
Bad. No. They're just like you would think. Yeah, it's a good place to work. All you're doing is selling like
Dildos,
weed
yeah,
heads,
weed,
fucking
yeah.
like pipes and women dildos or whatever. But there's this one like lady that has like a little bit of power, and she's just like go do something else while I do this, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking work here. I'm out.
Let me know when they're hiring.
What did she want you to do?
Well, no, it's not what you wanted
She
me
wanted
to
to
do.
go to
It's how
range.
it's
She
how
wanted to
it's,
arrange the dildos. Go
nah,
dildos.
I actually had to fucking sit there and clean the fucking
dildos.
the vibrators and the dildo, and they're obviously they're in a package, but just to fuck with customers when they were coming in, I would like look at them and be like, hey. Just to fuck with people when they were coming in, because it's such a fucking mundane job. Like you sit there and you're fucking wiping shit down all day, or you're
Dang.
sitting behind the register. Like I'd rather fucking shoot myself than have to do stuff like that.
Did you guys sell like sexual enhancement drugs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of shit that I didn't even know existed. Like there's
Yeah.
a pill out there called Rise. I think you kind of
You
get
got
the
some?
drift of what that does.
Rise.
This is a goddamn
rise.
pervert.
unlike this side of the table, I'm still kind of young, so do it myself. Sometimes I have to do it by myself.
Cass says, and I quote, "What do they have any more now?"
Rise. I want to rise. It's rise.
God damn, Cass, you are.
John Bragg, I know you know about Rise. Quit playing.
No.
He knows it. He knows it by its
It
alternate
has
name,
it has
Viagra.
additives and preservatives that.
that you guys would take. Here's the weird thing, Cass. I forgot what show it was we did. It was a long time ago, but this is when Cass had the Taste of the Islands, and we had a show that I didn't get paid for. Cass, speaking of which,
He wants his $10.
it's okay. It's okay.
I bought rice for my village.
So Cass has his friend come out. He's like, "Hey, we have an African dancer." So I'm thinking it's gonna be some.
Yeah.
This shit.
Yes.
This dude was popping his dick off.
My good friend Joe from
God
Zambia.
damn. I had never, and then Cass up there dancing with him. I was like, you know what? Davis, don't leave out to pay you. Keep your fucking money. I don't know when Taylor Island turned into a gay club. But this shit that shit was amazing.
I know, man.
sounds
Yeah, it was. I was trying it out, but culture differences. There's some shit that you can't do in America. There's some shit that you can't do in Africa when you're American.
Listen, and then here's the weird thing. I go to school with some Africans. We have a thing here in America. When we're in the bathroom with each other, we don't talk.
Yes.
You motherfuckers open right on up. You're just like, hey, what are you doing?
yes,
What'd
yeah,
you make
yeah.
on the test?
Yeah.
And I'm giving them the Evi like, what's wrong with your eye, Damus? You don't want to talk? I'm like, we in the hallway, I'll talk. Weird shit, but you're...
I know Americans are very gay sensitive, you know, but Africans are, sometimes I get that, I've been here for a while and I hang out with a lot of Americans, but when I go back to my people, I'm like, dude, you're holding my hand. Let's just talk.
How does that sound, Paul?
Nah, you know what? That's a thing that happens in Africa.
Yeah.
It's brotherhood. It's brotherhood.
It's
brotherhood. Yeah, you can hug when you can hug when you're talking. You can walk.
Yeah.
Take a walk and you hold each other's hands and you're talking about
especially
personal
like
stuff.
the elderly people.
Yeah. Counseling.
Could you imagine two guys walking down the street holding hands? Romo is a punk. I don't think.
Hey, Patrick, we're gonna do this. Let's do it right. All right.
I don't know if the Rangers are gonna clinch. Darvish is looking good, but I don't.
Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, what?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Where's the commercial break when you need one?
I spent 3 months in Saudi Arabia, and I saw that every day. But they make the women walk behind them. The men will walk down the street holding hands, but the women.
Could you imagine that, Damus? We walk down the street holding hands while Dan and Rachel are.
It's weird. They don't give any affection.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do the men consider women to be lower in stature or class than men in your country where you're from?
It's a very controversial and tricky question.
Which means yes, by the way.
In somewhat, first of all, this is what I'll say. African women have more power in a certain way. Africa has 2 female presidents. Malawi
Really?
just added 1. Yes,
Okay.
America hasn't even come close. Women are actually considered superior, but the gender equality is not balanced. There's like division of labor. Like won't let a female carry something heavy. We don't. That's for men.
I hate that shit. I was in class the other day, and like we had to move something heavy, and this girl was like, "Damn, is she gonna?" I'm like, no, bitch. I was like, the strength of 1 man equals the strength of 3 girls. You 3 bitches get together and move this shit.
I mean, your whole class is saving lives. What's she asking you to hand her?
Okay, we have these dummies in class, right? So we have to move the
We're
dummies.
not talking about the students.
So we have to move the dummies from the bed to like this shelf. So this girl walked up to me with another girl. No, it was a guy, but he was really skinny. And she goes, "Damus, can you help us?" And I was like, "I don't want to help you." Like, dude, I hate that whole helpless. I'm just a girl. Why don't you just help me? And whenever I'm jacking off the porn and need a bitch to swallow, I can never find one of these bitches to help me when I need it. So I don't do. I don't like opening door. If you're not my wife, I'm not opening your door. I'm not pumping your gas. I'm not changing your tire. I hate that shit, dude. So,
But see, in Africa, it's like
That is a
every
married
man, we
man
do that
speaking.
for women. You have to, we don't let them lift heavy stuff.
because y'all some
And-
suck. Well, you know what? If I could punch a bitch in the face and have nothing happen, I would lift some shit from time to time too. It's a trade-off. If I could pluck a bitch's clit out of her body like it was a cherry out of a tree,
I agree.
Well,
I
you just-
agree with the Southwest.
Just ruined cherries for me.
I would probably lift some shit forward too. So you know what? You're right.
Yeah, but to a certain extent, like you had mentioned earlier about the female circumcision, I do agree. Some tribes, I think they're a little bit harsh on the women, but they don't look at it that way. I've come to learn is that, say like voodoo is great for Africa in the village, because they don't have police, they don't have all this stuff. So it's great for the village to scare people like, if you touch my shit, I use voodoo. So I'm not saying that the female circumcision is great. I don't have any, scientific or a background in biology to prove it, but it seems to work for those tribes to a certain extent because
about that.
the women actually want it.
I think
Some
there's actual
women
science out
their
there,
mothers
too.
are
Dude,
the
that
ones
is
who take
the
their
dumbest
daughters.
shit I've ever
It's
heard
their
in my
mothers that
life.
take their daughters.
Did he
I
actually
was
just try?
with you on the voodoo thing, but I don't know about that second one, sir.
I'm guessing. I mean, in Zambia we don't
It's like
do that.
I don't have any biological I'm not
Do you
really
call them,
familiar.
degrees? I don't have any of those.
But-
He's like,
well-
so since I don't know it, it must not.
But in Zambia
Did
it
he-
doesn't exist.
Did
so
he
I don't
actually-
know.
Did he
In
actually
Zambia it
go go
doesn't
with it. They were
exist.
asking for it.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said some of them want it.
You with that short skirt, you're asking for it.
This is what I can say. The countries with the female circumcision, the HIV rate is low. The countries like Southern Africa, where I'm from, they don't have female circumcision. The countries have been wiped out by AIDS.
Well, but hold on.
So I'm not
hold
saying
on,
that
hold
female
on, hold
circumcision
on.
is good.
Nah.
Anything forced
I'm
is
sorry.
bad. But to a certain extent, maybe it's something
I'm
they're
sorry,
doing right.
Kassan Boy. I'm gonna have to call bullshit on something real quick.
Yeah.
It's not because because of they need more female circumcision. It's you need to educate people more, and especially dumbass men that think that raping a virgin woman is gonna cure them of AIDS, because that's a really
Yeah,
stupid
very true.
idea that goes around in parts of Africa. Hey, let me rape this virgin, and that's gonna cleanse me of my AIDS. Like,
Very true. Yeah.
so,
it's-
but that's because they don't have education. on that.
Education, very
But it has
true. I
nothing to
agree
do
with
with
you.
sewing a woman
Yeah,
up
yeah,
or
yeah,
cutting out her
yeah,
clitoris.
yeah.
Those are barbaric and savage practices that should have been done away with long ago.
Yeah. Very true. I agree. All we need is education.
Yeah.
Now you agree, nigga?
That's why we need
Oh,
Americans. We need
shit.
Americans to
A
come.
minute ago, you were all for.
Black folks, African Americans, you need to come to Africa.
I feel like I just
Donate, teach the people in the village. They'll listen to you more than me.
No, nigga.
Eh, Paul, that's why you need to
nope.
go to
Is my mic
Africa,
on?
to the villages, and educate the people.
Nah,
That's a
dude.
good policy. Hey,
joke.
teach him or cut it off.
Wow. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't going to fucking Africa, nigga. I've seen how this shit works, nigga. Jim Jones went to Africa, nigga, and killed himself.
Hey, but white people go there
Did
every
you go to
time.
South America.
Oh, it's South America.
White people
yeah,
go
that's
there
Guyana.
every time.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the rapper for a moment. It's like, nah, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the cult leader.
Hey. No, hey, you don't fuck up my story with your fucking
Fucking
facts.
Saxon
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that was
The
just
fuck are you?
yeah, that was just a couple miles down the road.
Get
could've
your
drove
get your
there.
book learning the fuck out of here, boy.
Yeah, you could have drove.
Before I
where he
fuck your mouth. I
I
don't know where it came from.
went. Yeah.
So,
that's the best soundbite. Get your book learning out of here before I fuck your mouth. That's the best soundbite in the entire show.
God, oh man. So, any of you guys watch the presidential debate last night?
Yeah, I did. I watched it. I drank a lot of scotch and I watched it. Here's how it went to me. The guy in the blue tie was like, "I'm gonna blah 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 blah," and this guy's gonna blah blah blah. And the guy in the red tie was like, "Fuck you, blah blah blah," and then you're gonna blah blah blah. And then every once in a while, the moderator would be like, "Hey, you're over your time limit," and then they'd be like, fuck you, we want to talk." Blah 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 blah. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Big Bird's an idiot. Blah blah blah. That's kind of how it went to me.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right.
Paul.
Basically, that's exactly. There's a bunch of the same bullshit being said. That's why I was kind of surprised, and like later on when I heard everybody say, "Oh, Obama won or Romney won," I was like, they were saying the exact same goddamn thing. What are you talking about, people?
I was talking to Patrick about this last night. I don't trust politicians. Politicians sound like guys trying to get pussy all the time. Hey, baby, I'm not going to fuck you and not call you again. I don't do that kind of shit. Reggie will do that to you. I won't fuck you and not call you.
But and then when
woman
he
rights.
actually gets the fucking chance, he's like, "Well, let me put it in your butt."
Like what? Suck my dick.
Oh, God.
Let me top that ass.
Wow.
Is this John Bragg?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Is this John Bragg?
Okay. First of all,
Nice guy.
you know what?
I think I'm about to quit.
Listen. We haven't thrown enough dick jokes out there because Cass is feeling way fucking. Cass is like, talking about American politics. How can I work sodomy into a conversation? Oh fuck! So are you a citizen? Can you fucking vote?
No, I can't vote.
Good.
But if I had to vote, I think I'll put it on Barack Obama, as an immigrant. Mitt Romney, yes, he's smart, I like, but the immigration reform, he hasn't convinced me. Sounds like when he becomes the president, my ass is going back to Africa in my flip-flops.
Well, in that case,
You have on some Jordans right now. You wouldn't leave this motherfucking flip flops. You would leave in a
Yeah, because that is American policy. When we kick you out, you got to leave
Flip-flops.
everything American behind.
Well, Jordans aren't American. They made.
I know, right? See, that's the sad part about it. That's the fun. That's how they get you. They're like, but it's an American person on the shoes, so still we need them.
So, what were your thoughts about the debate last night?
I kind of feel the same. I mean, politicians are full of shit, man. Like, I'm a lot of people probably gonna give me flack, but Barack Obama is just as full of shit as Mitt Romney, if you ask me. They're saying the exact same shit. Like, Barack said that he's gonna. Why are we getting all serious and shit? Notice, yeah. No, anyway, but
No, we'll find a way to turn it back to
okay,
something vile.
You should have watched the show before you came on.
I should have. No, but Barack, I think is full of shit, especially with this whole, if he gets into office, he's going to cut Medicare. I think this is how he's trying to appeal to the voters.
You mean Romney?
No, Barack Obama.
If he's already in office.
No, excuse me. If he gets reelected,
okay.
He's going to cut Medicare, is what he's saying.
Barack?
Yeah.
I thought
and
it was Mitt
he's
Romney.
doing that to feed that bullshit base that Mitt Romney has. Mitt Romney is going to do it anyway, but Mitt Romney's smart enough to say, if he gets into office, he's going to cut Medicare. And then when he goes behind doors, he's like, we're going to do the exact same shit. Or we're going to bankrupt it to the point that they can't even have Medicare anymore.
Which, well, you know what? I'm a pharmacy technician.
Yeah.
Dude, it's sickening.
I'm pretty sure.
People can't get their drugs. There's a donut hole in these plans, like these Medicare plans. These people hit this donut hole, and some of it comes from not educating themselves on what plan they have, and then they get these plans and they go, "Why is my medicine $300?" Well, did you read your plan? No. Okay, well, every 6 months you have a certain dollar limit, and if you exceed that dollar limit, then you have a deductible basically that you have to pay before the coverage restarts. Yep. And they don't get it. They don't understand. And to be honest, it's once it gets to me, I don't want to have to explain it. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
You have children and you have yourself, but it's sad to see, dude. It's sad.
I give my pops a fucking phone, and he doesn't know how to work that. Now I got to give him this legislation bullshit pamphlet and tell him, hey, this is how you're gonna have to get medicine or health care for the rest of your life.
But not even just the legislation. It's just the fact of, I remember being on the phone with the cable company a couple years ago. Yeah. And they had messed up my bill. And it had all these things on it that was fees that made no sense to me. And the lady on the other end of the phone said, well, did you read it? I said, no, and I'm not going to read it. I pay you. You take care of that part. I just pay. I got a job already. Why should it be my job to have to know what my health care is, what my eyeglass prescription does? Why I got to know everything under the sun to be an American citizen? I don't get that part.
All right, let me just because if you don't know, what makes you think that the person that you're bringing your problem to knows? Like you need
because they got paid to know.
No,
I don't go to my doctor and say, "Hey, my hand hurt," but I'm gonna tell you why. I want the doctor to tell me.
Yes, you do, asshole. That's exactly how it works. You go, "Hey,
no.
I slam. Hey, doctor, guess what happened to my hand today?" And you put your fucking hand on the counter, and he'll be like, "Well, tell me what happened." Nope, not playing that game with you, fucker.
Nope. That is the most idiotic thing you've said. I do not go.
He said worse change.
I do not go to the doctor and tell him if I got a pain on the inside. I don't know what it is. He does the work and tells me your chest pain is from this, and stop eating all that pork and sweet tea.
Medicine is not an exact science. If a guy asks you a question,
but I'm not in medicine.
But you just brought up the fucking point of it.
But I am not in medicine.
I see exactly what you're saying because you know a lot.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
A lot of the times when you're sitting in the waiting room of any hospital and they're checking up on you, these fucking assholes are trying to look that shit up themselves.
It happens. I swear to God, that happens.
So wait a minute. I'm not saying that they don't, but that's what they get paid to do.
True.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to be a doctor. He's the one that went to medical school.
We're talking about two different things now. I think this is apples and oranges. You're talking about if you go into a hospital, a doctor should know. Now, on some level, I agree with you. On some level, it's true. They barely know themselves, or they kind of know, but they kind of have to figure it out. Now, we're talking about what.
But they're more prepared
we're talking about
to handle it than I am.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like, I shouldn't have to know what my health care provides.
Yeah,
I think you should know. I think you should know
at a certain degree. I don't need to know every paragraph.
No, not every paragraph.
But you have to know basic. Okay, there's a woman who brought her prescription to me, and I asked her, I said, "Ma'am, do you have a deductible?" She said, "No, I do not." I said, "I'm going to call the insurance, but I'm a little busy." So she hung around. I called the insurance company. And lo and behold, every September, this sweet bitch has a deductible that rolls around every fucking September.
You're at the pharmacy every day. How often is she there? How often do you think she's really sitting around thinking about that?
When you I've had a job before, and when you fucking sign for your insurance, they give you a packet, and it says to you your deductible is XYZ. Your flexible spending covers this. Yeah. It's there, John.
I don't read it.
Well,
I have a job.
Okay,
I pay other people to do it.
Why would you?
You know what? When people come to my job, I don't ask them to do it for me. They paid me to do it. I don't say, "Hey, tell me what your problem is so I can fix it, and tell me what you think I need to do." No.
Now you're a mechanic, and you don't go, "Hey, tell me what noise the car is making." Or do you just hop in the car, hook it up to a machine, and you fix whatever you think's wrong?
Okay, once they say that this is what the noise is doing, they're done. I don't ask.
That's what the doctor does.
And when I say my hand hurts, I'm done.
Okay.
So you're the guy that goes, I don't know if this is nutrition or not. I'm not going to read the back of the can.
No,
I don't care about. I'm not going to read the calories.
That's not what we're talking about.
I just expect it to be
good for me.
Be delicious.
No, when
Because
that's not what
it's
we're
sold
talking about.
in a store.
Why would you outsource? Like, you have to. Why would you outsource your information that you need to know?
No. Exactly. I listen to what he says and I evaluate it, but I don't go in there and say my hand hurts and this is why. Okay. I said my hand hurts and you tell me why.
Kind of went like this. Let me.
It's like that. No, it's like that every week. Don't stop it. No. You're a guest. Shut up.
I want to get to the root of what we were talking.
We don't have a root.
There was. We were talking about how it started out with the whole. These two guys are full of shit. And I think that a lot of people kind of have the same mentality that John's talking about. And I'm not like saying that you're specifically doing this, but a lot of people are just like, I'm going to vote for Barack because there's a couple of things that he said that I agree with. But you have to, at the end of the day, figure something like what exactly is that guy saying? What is he going to do for you that's going to benefit you at the end of the day? And I can tell you right now, let's just be real for a moment. If a lot of black people actually listen to what Barack's plan was, they would not be voting for him. Other than the fact that they were just like, well, he's black, fuck it, I'm going to vote for him. That's the only reason.
You think so?
Yeah. Of course.
Yes.
Dude, that's the reason why I'm voting. I don't give a shit what his policy is. I got time to listen to this nigga's shitty speeches. Nigga, I'm in school and I'm a husband and I'm a dad. I got time for that shit.
Okay. What kills me is that in a lot of areas, not just healthcare, in a lot of areas, you could compare side by side when Mitt Romney was governor of Massachusetts and Obama's presidency. Their healthcare package, the fucking same. Mm-hmm. A lot of the things that Mitt Romney did in Massachusetts, fucking identical to the shit Obama wants to do.
And last night, when you had those guys saying blah, blah, blah to you, that's what Obama was saying. Ours are the same. But when you look at the financial plan and look at Mitt Romney's history, all he's ever done is take over and fired people. He doesn't care about, he has that, I'm up here, I don't care if you get yours mentality.
Well, we know he's a dipshit.
And I don't want that man.
I don't want him.
I don't want him.
But I don't think Barack's any better.
In fact,
I think Barack's better than him. But I don't think that honestly, I think he's a fucking coward. This dude has like a Republican Congress and Senate, and he's too pussy to be like, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. Well, no, I guess he can't do that realistically, but there are some things where he can put like a presidential stamp on, I said presidential stamp. That sounded really stupid.
But we know what you're talking about, rubber stamp. But at the same time, Mitt Romney, his health care plan, all the people he worked with were Democrat. It was only 3 or 4 Republicans in their whole government when he was governor. He had no choice but to do it because he didn't have any power. He was a figurehead. If you look it up, he was a figurehead. All he did was rubber stamp what they said they wanted.
So, Kaz, when you were 8, you fucked a bitch that was 12.
See how we bring it full circle?
So, was she already wet when she sat on your dick? Was it pee, or do you think it was...
He peed on her. He peed on her.
Barack in this situation and the woman is
Yeah.
I'm trying to put the pieces together.
Well, because you can't be a Kenyan president unless you've had sex at 8 years old.
Exactly.
No, I feel like the presidential election is a big distraction from like if there's more corruption in Congress. And I think people are so focused on, is it this guy or is it this guy? And they completely ignore who is going to be the congressman in their district and who's in that guy's pocket.
That actually is the important.
That is the important thing.
But people are just like,
people don't fucking vote for that shit though. You know, those are the lowest turnout of voters. Is that shit? Anyway,
But
fuck
there's
that
more
shit.
trustee doesn't
Did y'all
it?
hear about Mexico's elections that just passed?
No, what
They
happened?
had Playboy playmates walking up with plates with each question.
That's what I'm talking about.
You couldn't have that fucking.
Yeah, boy.
With it was a boxing match, nigga. It was
I actually heard that in fucking hyenas.
I bet you. I bet you don't run over your 2 minutes now. Quick, answer it so we can get the next girl.
God, that's great.
I actually heard that from a new comic at Hyenas yesterday. His name is Abe.
Lincoln?
I remember
Who?
his last name. Saldivar, I think.
What's his name?
Just shouting them out, man. So,
Abe Lincoln.
trying to help the young.
Thanks, Republican Party from 200 years ago for freeing niggas.
And killing vampires.
And killing vampires. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was
Most
a-
importantly, because you don't know what this world would be if Abe Lincoln had to got up with his with his black best friend that he slept with and killed the vampires to save America.
That was a thing.
Wait a minute,
On
you
that
guys
movie?
watched that movie?
Yeah, because
No, it's
That's
true.
what I was
no,
thinking.
no. His best friend was black, and it's known as far as I know that men of that time slept in the same bed. I mean, you weren't fucking, but you just kind of slept together.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that player.
He could have been. I heard some things about Abe. I'm just saying.
What did you hear about Abe? What exactly did you hear?
You know.
That he was gay. Everybody's heard that he was gay, just like everybody heard. That
I got pictures though. So
that
I'm
fucking
just
Martin Luther
saying.
King Jr. fucked hoes and shot pool. Like we all heard these stories, but we don't fucking know. So come on, man.
Shot. That was a fucking rumor. Is that really rumor worthy?
I'm sorry.
He shot pool.
Well, because he's a preacher and he wasn't supposed to be in the pool hall smoking cigarettes and hanging out in pool halls and shit.
come
Yeah,
on,
they
man.
said he
Let-
smoked and
let-
chased women.
Man, he passed or he helped pass civil rights. He could have been fucking as many women. as
Why you give a damn?
shit. I don't give a shit.
First Amendment.
That's a good point, man.
Right.
God.
To fuck every
People in this
bitch.
country worry about too many of the fucking most wrong things.
Thank you.
It's like, I don't care if you want to be gay or a lesbian or have an abortion every other week. That's you, dude. Just, as long as, you're not coming up in my house and shooting people, I don't really give a shit.
Yes.
Well,
What I like to do just for fun is like if there's an issue that's everyone's all abuzz about, and I'm trying to figure out is this a really stupid issue?
Yeah.
I take that issue and I put it like in a different historical period, and if it sounds stupid,
It's a good way. to
then
put
it's
it.
stupid. Like gun control. I guarantee you that there was no king. There was like sword control, because swords don't kill people, and there's like no, the sword makers are lobbying against you. All these innocent kids from drive-by sorting. Okay, that sounds ridiculous. So this must be
Motherfucking
bullshit.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah, especially since they were horsed by swordings. But it's fine. Drive by.
Oh man.
This guy doesn't read books. That is clearly chapter
Comic
one of sword etiquette.
He reads comic books.
Let me ask you a question. So, Paul's a writer.
Uh-huh.
Have you written anything noteworthy? You have a book at home you've written on your computer?
No, actually, that's I think that's what kind of drove me into comedy. When I was young, when I was in 6th grade, actually, I had this teacher, and she made us all write a story, and so I wrote this story about. I grew up like near the projects in North Dallas. Anyway, so I wrote this story about like gang violence, but I didn't want to make it all serious and shit. In fact, that was the assignment. It was like you had to talk about gang violence. So I did that, but I put a lot of humor into it. And I remember she came up to me afterward and she was just like, haha, I found some parts in there funny, blah blah. I want you to write a sequel to that story or like a continuation of that story. So I said, cool. And I did that. And then she made me do another one. And by the way, she's not making any of the other kids do this. So I think she was just trying to keep me busy. But yeah, after that, I just love to write. So I would write.
So were you a troublemaker or?
Kind of. I wasn't really a troublemaker. I was just a smart ass. I just like to talk back during class.
Was she white?
What's the difference?
She was, I guess the same thing. She was black.
Was she? I was about to say dangerous minds. I hate when white people come to bad
I'm going to save that boy.
with the two parents not
gonna
from
say
America.
that.
He needs
I
help.
hate those fucking movies, man.
You know what I think?
Everybody does.
I think it'd be Oh, it wouldn't be awesome. It'd be sad if you realized later in life that you got fucked. Later on, I found out that my teacher mysteriously quit, and then 2 years later, Boys in the Hood came out, and she's a millionaire.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit! I got screwed. Oh, wow. You stupid teacher.
She made a.
They should have the white boys in the hood.
You know, freedom.
White people in the
You know what was real weird though? She didn't make me read it because she made all of us read them to the class, but she didn't make me read them. She was like, "No, I don't want you to read it. I want you to write another one, and I want you to write another one," which I thought was weird.
Do you think she just saw the potential and made you work?
I think
on
she
it?
wanted to fuck me, honestly.
You were in the 6th grade?
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
not.
nah.
Probably not.
Why not?
I have a cousin in Africa.
Come on, John. Come on,
Who
John.
fucked an 8-year-old from Africa, and they say boys with from African descent can fuck.
I still say that was P. He peed on that girl.
Same shit.
And it all gets wet.
All right, I don't think I don't think as long as we've had the show, I've never asked anybody how they got. Well, I know how you got into comedy. I think, but how did you get into comedy, Cass?
I first saw Michael Blackson on BET.
Nigga, you
you
shit
mother
me.
so good. You mother
God
so
damn.
good. I was like, man. Then I also, then
Me too.
Yeah. So yeah, and Jamie Foxx DVD, I Need Security. He was doing a joke about Africans. So I was like, this is what I want to do, And I used to do sketch comedy back home. Then in Colorado, I signed up at the open mic. Man, it took 6 months to get on stage at Comedy Works. So I waited, got my slot, got my 5 minutes, waited for another 6 months. I never got on. Then I moved to Texas.
What did you do for those 6 months? Just go and watch every night?
Well,
every
they
time
had, but they had other open mics in the bars, like really shitty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing like Hyenas. I'll tell you, Dallas
Yeah.
is the greatest grooming ground for a new comic because it's constant,
Right.
everywhere.
Says Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Burr really said that. Like, this is the hotbed of comedy.
Ooh,
Shit.
Dallas?
And I read from a book
When
by
did you say that?
Like 2 years ago.
Oh.
Some of my favorite comedians too.
So I want to know what sketch comedy is like in Africa. What kind of
Nigga, you
stupid.
got to, have you ever seen TV from Africa? Holy shit. That's the TV we're going to start that 18-year-old boy out watching. So
live from Malawi? It's Saturday night. Might be alive.
That shit is, dude, you got to watch it. It's the mother of civilization, blah, 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 blah. But nigga, it's a reason why Hollywood ain't there. That shit is. But okay, anyway. All right.
It's nothing like in America. Yeah,
Fuck that. Best show.
2 girls,
Best show
1
you ever
cup
been on.
of rice.
Best show. 2 girls, 1 cup of masa. What's your best show? Best show, brother. Best show, worst show.
Okay, I'll start with West Shore. West Shore was having arts center, man. I got booed by my own people, and it was like 1,500, And after 5 years of doing comedy, got booed by my own people, because they had kids in the old. I mean, the transition between American humor and African humor. Then best show, best show, damn. I'll probably say in LA, Haha Cafe.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
room.
my first TV credit, on VH1.
How long ago was that?
It's a good room.
2010.
Oh, a couple years ago.
Yeah. It was like a special.
Uh-huh.
They actually sent a camera guy to come and film a segment of it in my apartment, and Test of the Islands here. Then they flew us to LA, booked a hotel, and we got a paycheck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but haven't got anything since then. it was like tease, good. Then oops, nothing. Go back to the open mics.
Yeah.
Get out of here, kid.
Pat is giving Patricia Swain is giving you the line. Get off. I love Pat. He's messing around.
Best show, worst show for you.
I haven't really done a lot of actual shows. Like, in fact, that was probably my
your
first
first
show. Yeah.
Okay, so that was your worst show. Okay.
What's your,
No. Actually, my worst show was the Vince Vance Comedy Club Clan thing.
What?
Comedy Clan.
Where's
Comedy.
that?
Sounds
Is that the
horrible.
thing in
Clubs.
Carlin? Where's that at?
Yeah, it's in Grand Prairie.
Okay.
That was probably my worst show. And I mean, nothing against that guy. Well, actually, I got one thing that I didn't really like about him. But I went up there and there was this lady that was right next to the stage, and she just kept on talking at me. Like, she was like talking to me. She was just like, "That's offensive. That's not true." Like, to my jokes. And I was just like, "Lady, shut the fuck up. It's a goddamn joke. Listen to the fucking joke, right? Or just shut up. Like, nobody asked you, you know." But plus, I'm like really new, and I'm like only 7 months in. So like, I'm like thinking like, do I attack her? Everybody looks like her. It's probably not a good idea. Like, and by look like her, and I don't only mean white, because there was other black people in there. One other black person, but no. But I mean, like, they were all old people, and there was actually some people that got my humor. Some people came up to me after. There was like, "I'm sorry for that lady, you know. Yeah, I thought it was funny and blah blah blah." But yeah, that was probably my worst one. And then actually, right before like my last joke, that there's this joke I have about anxiety or whatever, and I go to a journal and I start to read, but the journal's in my phone, so I'm like reading off of it, and that Vince Vance guy goes, "You can't read." And I'm like, "Why are you interrupting my set? I started off by saying I'm gonna read a journal." Like, well, shut up. Or you could have came up to me afterward and been like, "Oh, you can't read," or something. Like, you didn't have to tell me while I was
that's
in the
stupid.
middle of the act. Like, you didn't have to do that.
Unless you hurt somebody, let a man do his act.
Yeah. It's not like I was like, you know, chunky and stuff, but that was horrible. I don't know. I've had some pretty cool moments, and I guess I can't say my best time. I like performing at Hyenas and also DCH. So,
What's your favorite thing about doing stand up?
Yeah, that was my question too.
Honestly, right before I go up, sometimes.
No. Fucking lie to us.
Tell us it's the camaraderie.
he was waiting for a moment to just like come back and jab me.
It's that brotherhood of funsters.
Nah, but it's
act like you don't
like
know
right
Davis.
before I go up there, I usually am like having a little bit of a panic attack, and then right when I get off, I'm not. But when I'm in the middle of it, it's just like it's cool. Like, it's just like even if I'm like getting 0 laughs and nobody's fucking looking at me, it's like it's just cool to be up there saying stuff about my penis that people will laugh about. But yeah.
So, what's the best compliment that you've gotten since you've been doing comedy?
I think from Cheryl Underwood 2 weeks ago when I opened for her. I was one of the comics that was on the show. She said, "I got a good stage attitude. I should keep doing what I'm doing." To come from Cheryl Underwood, you know, it was a humbling experience. I mean, I was blush on stage, even though I was blushing, even though I'm black, but you know, like, she really said good things about me, and she called me back to go back on stage. So it was, I mean, I was nervous, man. You know, I'm like, "It's sure Underwood." I was nervous. I was just like, "Thank you. Oh my God."
Dr. Cheryl
Oh
Underwood.
my God.
She's a doctor. She has a doctorate in some shit. So, what's
that really?
Yeah. Wow. What's the best compliment you've gotten, or best advice you've gotten in comedy?
I don't know about best advice. I guess I don't know, like, the one that made me feel like, okay, you can probably keep on doing this was actually, it happened today. Somebody put up on the DFW comedians page something like, "Who do you think is underrated?"
DFW bowling.
Yeah, and I had a couple people like bring me up, and I was really because I thought they meant like, "Who do you guys think is gonna blow up next out of Dallas?" But I think they just meant like, "Who do you guys see as somebody who's like doing
underrated?"
Yeah, underrated. And I had a couple people say my name, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, shit." I kind of fly under the radar with a lot of people, so I was just happy to fucking have my name put out there.
That's good.
Enjoy it, nigga.
Because it's going away next week.
Oh my God! All right, this is a little game we play. You guys want to wait a couple more minutes? What time is it, John?
We got 6 minutes.
6 minutes. All right, we'll tell some more comedy stories.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, we play this game called Yo Mama's Pussy.
Wow.
It's like Yo Mama's. No, nigga, Yo Mama's. Well, what it is? It's like Yo Mama's Pussy, like Planet Dozens, but about Your Mama's Pussy.
Oh, wow.
Like I would say something like, "Paul, your mama's pussy has the same beard mustache combination that you got," or some shit like that. You know. But we're gonna wait until the last 3 minutes to pack it in. Best compliment you've gotten in your illustrious career, Mr. Puckett.
Best compliment. I don't know. I can't think of one.
All right. The person you want to work with the most.
Ron White.
Ron White. Favorite local comedian.
Favorite, not local anymore. Ross Day. I don't know what it is about Ross Day. He's not, like the way stand-up is now, where you got to have kind of a message and storytelling and all that kind of stuff. He's completely not that. He's like that old school kind of one-liner, kind of he reminds me of like old Steve Martin kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he's like my fucking favorite. Like he knows his shit like the back of his hand. You can't gauge.
Yeah, he never half-hearted.
Yeah.
Even at an open mic.
Like he will.
I don't think I ever heard him do the same set twice.
Yeah, and
No.
it's the same. He puts the same energy into.
Can y'all see my eyes? I let him heard him do a different set,
Yeah.
nigga. You niggas are great then. Okay,
like,
cool.
like I've seen him. I've seen him with no crowd response. And I've seen him with like they're flying off the walls laughing, and it's the same energy, it's the same commitment, it's the same work ethic. He doesn't get caught up in like the little nitpicky.
And he's such a nice, humble fucking dude, man.
Yeah.
It's-
you know what?
If
I
he
feel
would
like
only,
an
if he would
asshole.
only learn to dress up a little bit once in a while. If he would like, if he
show that you did with him, Damus, that dude was sweating so hard when he came off the floor because he wasn't on stage. Remember, he was pouring in sweat. He put so much effort in.
Yeah.
Ross is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Actually, I feel like an ass now because actually John Bragg and Ross Day came up to me one time on where were we at Dyer Street, and they both gave me some really solid advice about my material because I was doing a lot of like long form stuff, and they just were like chop it down, man.
All right, nigga, that's enough.
Oh, I can answer that first. I'm not pandering just because you're here, but of all the people I've met in comedy, for some reason, when you give me a compliment, I take it to heart a little bit more than I would like somebody else.
Because I'm your friend. And, plus I shit on you more than I give you compliments too. So it ain't like I'm just throwing out compliments. I'm fucking
it's like an abusive dad that plays catch.
But no, I appreciate what you do. I appreciate what you do. And Kaz, I appreciate. No. There was a time when Kaz was the most supportive dude. Like I love for him to be in the room because I would have to say, she'd be like, this guy is so strong. So ask him to do 10. He'll do 15 without fucking inhaling breath. This dude Kaz has always been supportive. Paul is a hell of a night. Like I never fucking talk to people.
Yeah.
And when you were there, I'm like, oh shit, that Paul. So I went over and I just kind of tried to ingratiate myself, to you so that we could hang out. Very cool dude. John is a sweetheart of a dude. All right, enough of this bullshit. Time for your mama's pussy, nigga. I ain't got time for this shit. Who wants it first? I got him. I got him hot, nigga. Who wants?
Yo mama's pussy is a replacement referee.
Ooh, they got fired last week. She's jobless right now.
Yeah. You might have a hard candy Christmas.
I might. Kaz, what you got?
I'll pass on that one, man. Couch Amaros, I can say anything but not mama jokes. I'm not allowed to do that. So I'll listen to you guys.
Then say his daddy. Say something.
Even his parents,
Say
parents,
his sister, the whore. Say
parents and family,
Say his girlfriend who's on the couch right behind you.
I have 6 mamas. I talk about all their pussies.
All of their pussies. Paul, what you got?
My culture doesn't allow me. No,
you can't talk about mamas. You have a Hebrew name.
No families.
You're Ethiopian. You have a beard. You better carry a
and he sells dildos.
You better carry a BLT if you ever hope to get on an airplane ever.
Nah. Your mother's what is it? Your mom's pussy?
Yeah.
Your mother's vagina.
What the fuck? We spent an hour and a half telling the worst hooker.
He made fun of an 18-year-old abused kid.
Yeah, man, but the minute we get to mama's pussies, no.
All right, fuck it. I got one.
I feel like it's coming towards me. Why are you looking at me?
Because nigga, I'm throwing one your way that you're full of shit. Hey, Paul, your mama's pussy invented fix a flat. What you got? Your mama's pussy ghost roll for Easy E. Boys in the hood. No, Eric. Boys in the hood.
The TV show Alf, based on your mama's pussy's exploits.
Your mama's pussy likes the color outside the lines. Okay, they all can't be gold people. Went to the park to get to school. Knuckleheads out there, cold, shoot some
Is
hoops.
that a thing that you're gonna do? You're just gonna like.
And we're done. That's it.
Is it karaoke
We're out.
time now?
No.
Is that time?
Is that time of the day? All right.
Oh, this is the greatest ever. An acoustic version of Boys in the Hood.
Another thing that white people have stole from black people.
Boys in the-
Fucking shit.
Yeah,
Acoustic covers and sandwiches with no meat.
This is the funniest
All
song
right.
for me, man.
I guess that's it. Kaz,
Yeah.
thank you for coming, buddy, and
Oh,
hanging
thank
out.
you.
Paul, thank you, brother.
Thank you. You guys
Patrick,
are so
thanks
much
for spending your
fun. Thank you.
$25 and being here. To the greatest super producer slash DJ slash
Love.
nipple sucker this side
Yeah,
of Fort Worth, John Bragg.
Yeah.
I'm Damon Smith on behalf of CJ Starr and Starr Struck. We at this bitch.
Bye.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Now we can do Mama Pussy talk. Please